off, tell me how you're feeling about the game.
So far, so good, honestly. I mean, everyone's super nice. I mean, I would be lying because I'm not nervous to make a choice because you don't want to put anyone in that position to like potentially like be out of the game that I know they're all excited to play. However, it is part of the game.
Yeah.
So my goal is just to figure out not only who I can work well with right now, which I mean, to be completely straightforward with you, from the moment we sat down, I was like, oh no, this girl's like, I'm gonna rock with her.
Yes, I felt the same way.
Exactly. We've made conversation like from the moment we did introductions. And so that's really important to me. From there, it was just like seeing where everyone else is head at, their strategy, like how they want to play the game. And not that I have to agree with you 100%, so I'm not even like looking for answers, just really about, do we vibe well together, you know?
Right.
So that's really is for me, it's just like building a team in this foundation part.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Who can we trust?
Yeah.
So, what about you?
No, I feel good. I like don't feel nervous, which I'm grateful for because typically in these kinds of scenarios I'm like, but I think because there's solid people here. Like there's just really nice people here. So I'm excited. I felt the same way when we sat down. I was like, oh my god, I want to be friends with her.
We're already friends.
I know. I'm like that's just my my thought process when I meet somebody that I know. I'm like, we're gonna be friends.
I will say for me, you were good.
Yeah,
like
me too, girl.
From the beginning.
I feel the same way. I do. Let's work together, girlfriend.
I'll see you out there.
All right, sounds good. We got a line of people now.
That's awesome.
It's that HOH.
I figured it would happen that way.
It's that HOH.
Hey, it's okay.
So I think there's duplicates of these.
Yes, there's 100% duplicates.
Apparently mine's already been found, so.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I got it and it was already found, so.
It's okay. I get to find out what a button does.
Oh.
I get to find out what one of the button does. But I don't know what button I want to know about.
I mean, you can kind of take a guess at which one
I really
does.
think the mute's gonna be fun.
I think the mute button is just a silent round.
That would be fun.
So
I think home is the least clear and it might be sending somebody home immediately.
Oh,
do you think I should ask about that one?
Yeah.
I'll tell you guys if I find out.
Because
I'm common knowledge here, you know. I'll be sharing. I'll go ask Taylor.
Like I'm talking about like puddle in the parking
not
lot.
even evicted.
I was thinking
Just
this. I was
go
saying,
home.
like I'm someone who's really big into like mysticism and like all that, and so like the way you think in depthly into it, I was like, oh god, that is deep, and then I'm sitting here like I need to get deeper.
I thought home was going to be like, I'm not like in the house.
I mean, I would be down for that round. That means we'd be warm.
Yeah, no.
Can you explain what the home button does?
When the home button is pressed, there will be 2 rounds happening simultaneously. So there will be 2 HOHs, 2 sets of nominees, and 2 people going home. Do with that what you will.
Ooh, okay. I don't know how I feel about that. Don't know if I like that information, but okay. Alright, I think I'm going to share my information. Sharing is caring, you know, maybe it'll come back around to me.
No,
I used my little thing and I found out what a button does.
Would you what?
I will tell you because it is it's scaring me.
Oh god.
The home button is 2 rounds simultaneously, like 2 HOHs, 2 sets of nominees,
Oh, wow.
2 people go home.
Gag.
Was that your guess?
Gag, a Chandra.
Yeah.
That is wild.
I figured it was like immediate eviction, but that's also scary.
That is, I feel like that's very
terrifying.
Sending
chaotic.
me home in troves.
I'm glad I
That's
asked
scary.
How'd you figure this out?
Yeah.
That was my
scary big
envelope because
word.
I could ask what a button does.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. This is like nervy.
I thought I had some real good information, and then it was like, oh, somebody found a button under a bench, and I was like,
Awesome.
Good.
All right, I'm gonna go find
Cool.
Taylor and ask him about mine. I wonder if we'll get the same one. I'm gonna ask about because
You can ask about whichever one you want.
Oh really? In case you guys got home.
Yeah.
Anybody else ask about any of them?
Nope.
No. Cool.
So, I have one of the red rewinds, which is why I was asking about that. They said they found it under a bench. I wouldn't just, well, it's hard to know if they're actually talking about the same thing. On my clue, it was described as a desk. And so, I'm wondering if someone else has it. I have to assume that both of them have been found. I don't think the clues were super hard to follow, and it seemed like there were enough envelopes for everyone to get one. So, if I want to use this rewind for power, I'm gonna have to use it before the other person does, otherwise it's completely worthless. It's also bad to not know if anybody could override mine with theirs. And so I'm going to have to think about that whenever I want to try to play this.
Do you plan on working with Meredith?
I'm trying to, I mean, I haven't told her about the rewind and I don't plan to. I want to be independent from her as much as possible because I don't want to have people put a target on my back because I'm buddying up with my girlfriend.
So I'm turning in my clue,
All right, what button do you want to know about?
the mute button.
The mute button? All right, for that week, the HOH will be anonymous. They will be able to make their nominations without being known.
Oh, I like that one.
All right.
So whoever the HOH is, how do we know who the HOH is?
Huh? The challenge will be like done by a timer and they'll be notified on the side.
Oh, love it.
I don't think that we should be seen too much together. Like, we should be definitely seen together,
Yeah.
but not too much together, because I don't want people to target us because we're working together. But, yeah.
Okay, but meanwhile, while we're away, can we start looking for the red desk? Maybe outside somewhere?
Maybe.
Like, we don't have to be together, but if we find it, then it's gonna be like something. If either of us get picked, then we can save that person if they get
Yeah, that's true.
So,
I don't think any of us are going to get picked first, but I do want to talk to her.
yeah.
I would like to talk to her because, like, she kind of got here late, and then, like,
It's
I got out earlier. Like, I think we both got out earlier,
Yeah.
and so
Well, you
Didn't
guys can
really get a
just
chance
go
to
there
go.
and talk.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go try to find the desk somewhere.
yeah.
So now, there's a red desk inside the room, but there was nothing there. I just want to make sure there's not another red desk outside, which is gonna be weird seeing a red desk, but I'll try to find it. So at the same time, I know Dash has his own clue that it says behind the heels, but that's for the blue one. So I'm also trying to kind of look for like something heels related. Maybe I found that one.
Yeah, I got hills.
So I heard about that one too, and I'm also kind of like trying to look for that one.
Yeah, I heard about the red desk too. So I don't know if this is the hilliest area I've found so far.
Hills. Is desk metaphorical for something?
Yeah, like I can't think of what else a desk would be. I guess like any writing surface kind of thing. Because I just don't know any like metaphors for red desk.
Do you know if anyone has found anything like? I know someone
I think
found
one of the red ones got found.
all the both red
I think
ones?
one of them.
Yeah,
is
I
all
know.
I've heard.
I heard about a red one being under a bench, but that was a different clue.
Okay.
It's not the one on the red desk.
Okay. I don't know what the red desk is.
Only person I can think of, and I don't mean this to be rude, and hopefully my mind will change when he comes out, is Oscar. Just because I haven't talked to him yet, though. Like, everyone else I've had, like, a small conversation with here and there. I've been able to kind of, like, read them a little better, build a relationship to some degree, and we've kind of just more been like, hey. So he'd be an easy vote for me, or an easy nomination for me, but...
I think he's just a little bit more, like...
He's just shy. I'd say he's more introverted, so I may even like approach him at some point, like, hey, like we haven't had a chance to talk. Do you want to?
Yeah.
He's like, I've talked to him a little bit. He's really sweet, and I think he'd be a good player just because he is quiet.
Yeah, I got to, when we
That's
were sitting,
true.
when we were
I didn't
sitting
think
in
about
there.
that.
Like, he is quiet, so it's more like he's more
Aware and watching.
aware and watching. He's more of an observer. And that'd definitely be something good to have if we were to build up a team, an alliance later. So, I don't
Here's a question: do you guys have anyone that you're like, this would be a good person to put up?
I'm trying to think of like people that I think are like overly social, and that could be possibly detrimental to someone else's game, but it's really hard to tell the first round.
You don't want to like ruffle any feathers, but you also don't want to pick somebody that like long term can hurt you, like, because that's gonna hurt your game. So it's like,
Yeah.
and you also don't want to put a target on your back this early.
Yeah, I mean, but at the same time, don't get me wrong, you're completely right.
Yeah.
I agree completely, but I think my personality, there's going to be a target one way or another. I am the super social person, but I also can't hide that about myself. All I can do is try to be fair.
I mean, I'm
Exactly.
also super
Things, you know
social.
what I
Like,
mean?
I'm scared I'm gonna be put up because I'm like super out there and social and
Yeah.
weird.
I feel that.
But
You're not weird, you're wonderful.
No, I know. I didn't mean to say weird.
Like, at the very least, I know, like I said, I'm looking at this first round just like who I can build my team with too, like who I want to work with. you guys coming out and talking with me is a big
That's
start
one of the
of
first
that.
things I wanted to do was
Yeah.
just because like we didn't really get a chance to talk. I wanted to come talk to you.
Well, and you seem super
Just-
sweet
yes.
and cool. So
Thank
like,
you.
yeah.
And I appreciate that. For me, and I know it sounds silly, but I often look for like the communities I used to have things in common with. So like, especially working with the girls here, that's something I really want to do. So we'll figure it out as we go, but like, as of this moment, like, you guys are good with me.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything building up, but that group that did walk away at first
Yeah.
is kind of fishy.
Who was in that group? I wasn't.
So it was Azrael, the guy in the purple jacket,
Hey, darling.
the guy in the purple jacket, the really short girl in the Girl State shirt.
I know you're trying to but I don't know their names either.
I don't know their names yet.
Because we haven't talked yet.
No, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
we have a few more minutes and hopefully we'll get a better idea.
Yes.
But I'll see
Good
you guys in a
luck.
little bit. Thank you,
Good
loves.
luck.
And you guys too.
Yeah. Have you played before?
No.
Okay.
I haven't.
And it's tough when you don't know people. Like, you have no
Yeah.
idea. Like, you are judging based on the surface level, on the vibes
Right.
only, and that's all you have to go
For
on.
sure.
We have not done a real competition. This is definitely a social competition
Right.
that we've done, but it's not establishing, like,
Yeah.
as much who is a threat and who is
Right.
not, how people are really playing the game.
Right.
You get so little out of this one. I feel like we played it very casually.
Right.
As like I've seen it played a little bit more intensely.
Oh, really?
Other times, yeah.
Okay.
We did this one in the opening of Greenhouse season 1,
Gotcha.
and there I think was a bit more maneuvering in that
Right.
one than this.
Who do you guys think that she would, like, just like by knowing people's like first like potential temperaments?
She told us a name.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she said Oscar because he's really quiet.
Oscar's so sweet.
But
Yeah,
but
why
then
do people often like?
Yeah.
but then we told her like he's because like he is really sweet.
Did you guys talk together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Just because like I didn't
It
want
was-
to hog up too much of the
Yeah.
time with out people.
Yeah.
But
It's like smart. That's very
We
smart.
both we
I
both
don't-
wanted
I
to
should-
talk to her, so I was just like, do you want to just
I'm
go
gonna do that
together?
next. It's very smart.
yeah. But she just said like he's really quiet and she doesn't really know where he's at. But then I kind of told her like, yeah, but he's an observer,
Yeah.
and I don't think it would be fair to, because he is quiet and not out of the show yet.
Yeah.
I don't think it'd be fair to put him up first.
I think he's fun to have in the game. Like I think that he's like a super smart guy. You can tell he already has strategy in his head, and I think he would just benefit well.
Observers can be great to have around.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
quiet people, like you
That-
can say, you
she
take
was
them out
literally, she was
because-
like,
yeah.
he's an observer, like that can be very beneficial, like later.
Right.
And I ran into him looking for the clue stuff, and like he was just very straight up with me about what his said, and like he was very open with me like where he had checked in all that stuff, and just super honest and helpful. And so like, it's not even that he's an observer who's like keeping everything close to his chest. He was just like, here's everything I know.
Sure. Yeah.
Someone already found a red one.
That's what I've heard.
Who found- do you know who found it?
A Girl State shirt, really short. I forget
Liz?
her name. Yes.
Oh, Liz.
Yeah, she found the red one underneath that bench over there.
People are like going after them. I didn't like
I
even
tried
think about it.
I tried to look, and I'm just terrible at looking.
Yeah, I'm like,
So right now, I've only been focused on like finding clues and that stuff. That's why I also want to have this type of time together.
Yeah, I love that. I also I respect someone who's like searching for the clues. I'm so invested in like the social part of it, to where I'm just like, I think everyone's happy. That's great. Probably gonna be my biggest downfall, to be fair. But you know, but you're finding power in the ways that like can still be helpful.
Yeah, but I also haven't found anything yet. So that's why I'm like, I don't want to get picked by the HOH, and I'm trying to also play this part. I know that no one wants to be picked at the beginning, but do you have any?
Off the top of my
already
head,
planned?
honestly, I'm just trying to remember the names.
I know.
I don't have anyone necessarily in mind. It's more so just about, I could definitely tell there are some people who have been a little bit more disconnected from me. Maybe they are looking for clues, maybe they're building alliances elsewhere. So for me, the first round is more so about like building my team.
Okay.
So you like even stopping to talk does play a big part in like being like, okay, me and this person are gonna be okay, because there's a lot of day to build that relationship and that trust. I don't expect us to have it from the first moment we meet, you know? But to me, that's be a big indicator for me, because it's more so like who's willing to work with me are going to be people who are approaching me to have a conversation. That's it.
Yeah, no, I like you because you're more like, I'm an introvert in a way, but you're more extroverted, and we could work on that. I also very good in like puzzles and like anything that's physical challenges and all of that.
Okay.
So
Also,
maybe
introverts and
could-
extroverts are
Yeah.
peanut butter jelly.
So that's something that I would like to work with.
Yeah.
If you are okay with it.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
No, we'll definitely be talking more. But I'm
Just
glad
to
you like
remind
stopped
you,
down here.
my name is Oscar,
Oscar.
so you don't pick that one for.
Deal.
But yeah, and I also like your last name.
Thank
I
you.
would love to have Queen as my last name.
You know what? Maybe one day we'll share it. Anything's possible.
We'll see. Oh, I just told her that. Oh, I've been focused more on clues, but I know that it's also important to talk
Yeah.
to you because it's the first time. I don't want to be picked first and all that.
Yeah.
Why? What did she say?
Okay, I'm telling you this because like she at first, I'm glad you talked to her because she was like, I just haven't talked to him. He just seems very quiet, and I was like, I think he's just quiet. And then we were like, he's just more of an observer. Like I think that's very strong for you to keep. And so she's like, okay. But
Oh, okay. No, yeah. When I talked to her, I told her like I'm very introverted.
Yeah.
And I would like to work with her because she's extrovert, so maybe we can work things out.
yeah.
But maybe I need to talk to her again, just.
Just maybe like just touch base, just be like, because I'm sure, because she did mention, she was like, it does show that like talking, like making a point to go talk to her was like.
Oh no, yeah, okay, then
Yeah.
that's good because I already did that.
Yeah. So I don't think she would because both me and Allie were like,
Okay, that's good,
you know, because we were trying not to be like, well, we're not allies. You know.
That's nice, yeah. No, I feel very good about you, me and Ali, to be honest. Have you talked to someone else that might be like good for like info or?
I really like Tiffany.
Tiffany? Who's Tiffany?
She has
sunglasses?
She's outside. And then Mackenzie was sunglasses.
Mackenzie's sunglasses. I like Mackenzie.
I like Mackenzie and I like Tiffany.
Definitely Liz and Derek are like
Liz and Derek are
strong in a way.
strong and I
watch
think,
out for
yes.
them.
I think that it would be strategic for her to place either one, at least one of them, or both of them up.
Yeah. But also does she know that?
I don't know.
I think
hoping-
that would be smart to.
Sorry.
I think that would be smart to tell her before she makes the decision because right now everyone has already talked to her and everyone already proved
I
their point.
think Mackenzie is still waiting, unless she just went.
So the first challenge was rock paper scissors, and I think my main goal was to just get eliminated and start looking for clues, but it took me too long because the first one I won, the second one I won. So now there's people already that had more time to look for clues. And this early in the game, people are already hiding if they found the buttons. So now I'm kind of annoyed that it took me long because if I would have been one of the first ones, I would have found it, I think. So I think I spend most of my time right now trying to find for the clues on the buttons instead of socializing. But there's also too many people to talk to, so I'm not really that concerned. I think I've been doing great. I already talked to Rita, she's the first HOH, and she says she's fine as long as you talk to her. So we'll see how that goes.
Have you played this game before?
I have not played Big Brother, no. I played Survivor, like pre-COVID. So yeah, we're kind of blind winging it.
Me too.
So, fun fact, I found out I was playing this at like 7 p.m. last night. So we're like super winging it over here. It's great, but yeah.
Well, what are something that you want to like, I guess, add to the team as a thing? Like, what's something that you're like, oh, like this is something I'm really good at, or I want to like make sure I work in this aspect. You know what I mean?
So, information that's probably useful to you is I suck at lying. So pretty much anything I say is what's gonna happen.
Valid.
It's very valid. So I feel like that's a strength and a weakness in a game like this. But I feel like that's, you know, that's something good to know, that people know like, hey, I can trust your word whenever I say it. So.
Okay. Or else I'll know. I'm also a terrible liar.
Oh my gosh,
am
I'm
what's
so
one thing
bad.
I'm very nervous about because I'm like, you will see it all over my face if I'm lying.
Oh yeah, I'm an obvious liar. It's so bad.
Cheers to my bagel. I'm so hungry. I think I can eat my hand right now. Which I felt last night too.
That's how it was when I got here. I was like, I hope they have food. So
I like expect the camera people to talk back to me, and they don't.
They
And it's
don't.
honestly sad. They don't even give reactions. Like my son, you're doing a great job. Anyway,
yeah,
did you talk to Rita?
I did.
How'd it go?
I mean, it was good. I just like I don't know many people, and like I don't know her at all, and I feel like that first round is just like no one knows anyone, so it's kind of like
Super awkward.
right. And so she was like, "Yeah, do you have alliances?" And I was like, "I mean, I don't have alliances, but I know like there are people I know here." So like I don't. She might see that as like a major red flag, and like is what I'm like scared of.
Sure.
I don't know because I feel like she doesn't know many people here. Right?
So who do you know here besides?
I know you, Derek. I've played Survivor with Adrielle before.
Okay.
I know Oscar.
Okay, I really like Oscar.
Yeah.
He's a
I know
super
him
sweet guy.
from Claire and Birdie's wedding.
Okay. He's super sweet.
He is. Oh yes. Who? I'm trying to. I don't remember. Bowen. I know Bowen. Who else is playing?
Is he like Brody?
They're different.
Are they different?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're different. They're similar in some ways, but different.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I don't have a single alliance. I told people I don't want to form an alliance. I told people I want to be individual the whole time. And yeah. So.
Are you gonna form an alliance with me? Cause like.
I guess at some point. I mean, it's understood that we have
Right.
like mutual benefit.
Yeah.
But also, I don't want to play the same song and trope because like we've done this before. This is like when you rewind the material, it's not going to look pretty because it's going to be like, look at him doing it again. Yeah, but
Yeah. Well, keep your eyes and ears open.
yeah.
A little secret. I have a red rewind.
Oh, sick.
So,
Sweet.
if you want me to save you,
Yeah.
but if you don't want an alliance.
Now, I want us to play dangerous.
Okay.
Yeah. It's going to be a good time. Oh, where'd you find it?
Under the bench.
Damn it, dude. You've been gone for quite some time.
I'm overthinking it. Like I cannot find red desk, heels. And I need to talk to whoever found one button to see if it's like in an envelope or is it just tape, because that's gonna give me an idea if someone already got the red desk one, and then I just don't waste time.
So, does anyone have any updates on the clue? Last I heard, Red One found bench. Other than that, I haven't heard any updates.
The thing about this clue, because I have that clue, it says the first blue is underneath the container that held the pieces, the first veto competition. First veto competition hasn't happened yet. So that was my understanding, was that some of them would get revealed later.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
So I don't think that that's it, because that's just the veto box. So
Not-
you have to wait. First veto hasn't happened.
I
so you have to
see.
wait.
So you have to wait.
Just saying it's been found and it hasn't.
Yeah. Okay.
Spreading rumors.
Well, and I feel
So
like
I
it
think
would be a
only-
lot to put two in
At the very
first
beginning.
round. Like one, I can see, but two.
One of the other clues is about hills.
Yeah, that's the one I have.
So there's hills, and then like the other one, I've seen it, but I don't remember it. But I know the clues. It's just like I only think that one has been found because it was kind of a more obvious one, because it was just it's under a bench.
Yeah. Okay. And there's only so many benches.
And that's an easy one.
Yeah. And you're the one who found the bench one, right?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I don't know. I've looked for my clue, but like I don't know if I even really want it that badly. Power scares me sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, then I have an additional decision to make.
Yeah.
And one that can like happen at any point in the game, so it's like,
I'm gonna go look.
is now the best time to use it if you have it, then like I'll constantly be questioning it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm fine if I never find it, but it was worth it to like look around.
So I've just learned that Liz has the other red veto. She was forthcoming with it. I didn't ask her, but it came out in conversation. So here's how I'm thinking about this. If Liz goes up on the chopping block, then she is going to use her veto for herself, or her rewind for herself. And then mine will become useless. And so it might be a good time for me to start to try to make an alliance with Liz. Because we could just work as a team and get each other's backs. but I want to do it in a way that no one knows about it. Because I don't want people to know that I have the other red veto. And it would be a big problem if we both go up. And we're both nominated, because then we're both going to want to veto ourselves and we're going to have to race for it. That's bad. It's a good way to tear up an alliance.
Okay, so my clue says to turn this into Taylor, and he'll tell you what a button on the remote button does. And you all get to like choose a button. I want to know, so I already know what the rewind button, because you explained that. I forgot her name who just talked to you, but she just told me what the mute one does. There's another one that the home button, I think. Someone already said that. I don't know why they're giving out these clues just like willy-nilly, but I'm not going to tell anybody what mine is. I want to know what the skip button does.
All right, hand me this list. All right, that week, whichever nominee survives eviction becomes the automatic next HOH.
Oh,
so you skip the next HOH competition.
Gotcha. That happened to me in my season. Okay, got it. Cool. Thanks. Appreciate it. Someone found out what the home button does. Someone has found out what the mute button does. And I have found out what the skip button does. And I ain't telling a fucking soul, bitch. Hold on. I'm always so paranoid. I feel like I'm always check on the door. But I am not going to tell anyone, because I don't know why these girls are just like being like, oh, the button does this. I'm not going to tell anybody. That's no one's business. That's my business. I'll probably tell my good Judy Desh, but other than that, baby, I ain't telling nobody else, so what else?
I'm alright. Had coffee, so I feel like I'm a little bit more caffeinated and alive now.
Yeah.
How is the HOH life?
Chill.
Yeah?
Chill. I mean, I don't know what I was going in like looking for, but because I'm not looking to get anybody. It's just, again, I think more so gonna be like, who do I vibe the best with at this point?
Right.
Because everyone's great. Like, everyone's nice. Everyone wants to play. But again, I'm just looking to see like what's the team that I can build best out of the people here.
Who's gonna keep you warm in the circle?
Who's gonna keep me warm in the circle?
Who's gonna stick with you to go farther?
Also, who can I keep warm in the circle too?
Yeah.
You know? And that's the thing. Like, I don't want it to be purely on like, if we're a team and in the beginning of this is about team, I have to be willing to give everything I'm looking to give back.
Right. It's a mutual like give and take.
100%.
Absolutely.
That's just the thing.
I know a lot of people were happy that you got HOH because
Really?
you just have the like. You have
They're
a
happy
good
now.
social- yeah, until nominations, I'm sure someone won't be happy. But you have like a very approachable, kind energy.
Yeah.
That is very nice in a first HOH. I have the like anxious personality where if I try to prep too much, I will like psych myself out. I'll overplay it.
Yeah.
So I told myself to just like chill out, wing it, see where the day takes me. Especially because like I played a game before, but it was pre-COVID. I feel like life since then has just been a mess, you know, and I don't see people as much. So I think my favorite part of the day is gonna be social interactions. Even just like getting to hang out with people that I haven't met before. 'Cause I'm a teacher and I only see like
Children
all day, every day. So it's nice
Yeah.
to be with people closer to my age. So for me, it's just have fun, see where the day takes me. If I do well, awesome. If I don't, it's for fun, you know?
Yeah. For me right now, again, it's about team. I'm definitely looking to work with the women because I think most of them are safe. And I haven't done the numbers, but I think we may have the numbers in the room.
Yeah, I think
which
so.
is very secure.
There's not as many.
But it's not only about that. You know, there's some great guys in there too that I want to work with. But let the cards fall where they may.
Yeah, let's see where the day takes us.
Yeah, what I do want to do at some point is definitely look at numbers in the room.
Yeah.
And if girls do have the higher numbers, that could kind of work to our benefit. You
That
know,
would be incredible.
We can try to work it and shift it to where we can keep us safe, or at least if there's two things going on, if we have the numbers in both games.
Yeah.
We keep the girls safe.
It makes it easier. And it's something that never works in the actual show. I don't know if you're like a Big Brother fan.
Oh yeah.
It never works out, and I'm always rooting for it. So.
And it's reasons why it doesn't, and I understand that. Again, like human beings, you can't help love who you love. You know, there's some great guys in there I've already connected with who are like sweet and really kind, and I know want to work. and girls get scared and they break apart, and when there's like a lack of communication, people get crazy. So for me, my goal is just to, like, again, be sincere. Everyone doesn't agree with my gameplay, but I'm going to be honest and try to do it with the best of intentions that I can.
Yeah.
You know? And so
Well, and I think that's the best way to go about it.
I'm going to do my best. We'll see.
Had a conversation with Rita. I really like her energy. She is aiming for a potential all-girls alliance and, like, making it all women players, which I don't mind. I don't mind that idea. I think that could be good. I don't have too much set out and planned already. I feel like if I try to be meticulous about planning, then it's gonna backfire and bite me in the ass. So, as usual, I am winging it, but prioritizing social relationships and strategy. But this early in the game, it's pretty much just build those relationships that'll come in handy later on in the game. So that's what I'm trying to do. And yeah. I bet the replay is like redo around.
Maybe. I'm glad you asked about home though, because
Yeah.
it was vague enough that I knew there was no way like
Home is
it
gonna
was straightforward.
be such a messy round. I'm surprised by mute though. It wasn't what I thought it was gonna be.
Do we get to find out about mute? I was gonna say that. Do we get to find out who HOH is after that's over? Maybe not.
I don't think so. If they're anonymous, I feel like unless they tell people.
That's a good that's a really good button.
But
How do
fast
how do we pick
forward,
a HOH then?
skip, pause, I don't know.
Do we have to write down our answers or something?
Silent vote. I feel like then you'd be able to figure it out though.
I'm slightly anxious, but I think that's to be expected.
Yeah.
But mostly, like, okay. What about you? How are you feeling?
I could say the same.
Yeah?
Slightly anxious, but I honestly have no idea what I'm doing, so.
I don't think anyone really does. There's a lot of things, like twists and turns about to happen, but we're rolling with it. Why are you feeling anxious? Just because of like the uncertain part? Or?
Yeah, the uncertain part. Like, I think, I don't know, you know?
Yeah.
When you're in like a game environment, you're like, this could turn at any second.
100%.
And so, and I guess I want to ask, like, where do I kind of lay in like your mindset right now?
Okay. Fair question, and I appreciate you for being honest and asking
Yeah.
straightforward, because some people don't though, you know? They're like, right now, I don't really know. There's definitely we haven't really gotten to talk too much, so that makes me nervous. But I would be lying if I said, I'm at the back of the line, please.
Oh my
But
gosh.
I will say this for us, even like there's certain communities I've been talking about, like being connected to, like
Yeah.
with the girls here, but also as like even two black people in the room, I was like instantly like, I see you,
Yeah.
you see me seeing you,
Yeah.
you know,
100%.
and so like you were not on my list at this moment, because I want to protect people who like again like
Yeah.
I see as my team, and team
Yeah.
means something deeper than just who runs the fastest.
Right.
It's people where it's like I know that like we can sit down and have a conversation and
Right.
like see eye to eye on some things, even if we don't agree with how to move forward.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, that's where I'm at right now with you. Like, I think there's definitely a lot more conversation to have and
Yeah.
trust to build and like skills to see by each other.
100%.
I want to know like who you trust in the game. I
Yeah.
want to be able to tell you who I trust in the game.
Heck yeah.
But I think that you and I definitely would have like a good like
No,
one-to-one connection.
100%.
Yeah, and that's just me being honest
Yeah.
about it, which I know can be like a conversation, but
No, I appreciate the honesty. Like I like that you receive my directness, because like you mentioned, like, you know, some people beat around the bush, and I'm like, no, I just want to kind of be direct on those different things and kind of establish that type of like, you know, consistency relationship and all those different things.
yeah. But no, let's keep that then.
For sure. Awesome. All right, Gorge.
Bye, babe.
Let in the next person.
Thank you.
Still kind of uncertain, but
Yeah.
relaxing at the least.
Her going, so what's your plan? Interesting.
No,
Write it down.
I feel like after the job interview, I was like,
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
no, literally.
Did you get any insight into what she's trying to do?
No.
Okay. I know everybody I've talked to who has talked to her have said the same thing. That like she's chill.
No, literally.
Yeah. So.
I do not know how I feel about everything. I'm a bit confused. I am a bit nervous, anxious. Everyone seems pretty good. Everyone seems like pretty like cool and chill. But I think like there are groups forming and I'm trying to like figure that out. I don't have an initial plan for gameplay. And I feel like I need to start developing one. Like my vibe is just to go in, chat, talk, and all those different things, and not thinking like strategically about things. But then again, I feel like that as well would begin to mess up if I begin to like anticipate and try to plan, and so like still trying to feeling people out, and still trying to feel out those vibes. But I think right now I think everything's good. Everything's cool. I think I am a bit nervous though. More nervous than I thought I would be.
There you are. Stop it now. You're like what, you're 40? Whoa! 26. Thanks.
Did you just say you're in your 40s?
Yeah, he was trying to hurt me. He did. He did hurt me. What if we turn this into a gender thing real fast? Or a sex-based thing?
I would decline that actually,
Yeah,
but
yeah. No, I'm trying to never mind.
Okay.
Liz is my girlfriend.
Yeah, no, I had a feeling that was coming from time.
I know, right?
But I was just saying like I'm not saying we
You're about to tell you that too. That's a high kick.
That was the right height. Yeah.
So here's my whole gig. At this point, you don't really want to form strong alliances, obviously. But if I can stay an individual piece throughout most of this and just like
Bounce around.
not bounce around, but like the thing is, once it gets to the later rounds, that's when the alliances are going to kick in.
Yeah.
Or like that's
There's
when
3 people right now.
Yeah.
For alliance.
Yeah, but the main thing I'm just eyeballing right now is just kind of being just a fun having guy, like whatever, have fun with it. Because these early rounds, I mean, if you form an alliance and get kicked off, you really feel like you're wearing an ass's hat, you know?
Like, pretty much. I mean, I just wanted to get to the first game and get through it. I mean, I was like,
sorry about that.
I'm like, I was thinking, well, it's 1 point, it's win or lose.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go in first. So
Get it
if
over.
I lose,
You can hurry up and find it.
go look for a clip, even though somebody found it before I did. But
Where was it? Where was the...
it was underneath that bench over there. At least I think. There was tape underneath that bench, but nothing taped.
Damn it.
I think we talked to her. She didn't really say too much. I think she's just kind of trying to feel everything out because it's the very beginning.
Right.
I mean, I don't even
I
have
know people's names,
Yeah. I don't know
know
people's names.
Because we have the same name.
Y'all have the same name.
My first name's Madeline, her name's
Yeah.
But you go by
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie. Okay, that's what I thought. I got really scared when you said y'all had the same name because I was like,
No.
I was like, I thought her name was Mackenzie. But I don't even have anyone that I want to go yet. Like, I don't know anyone well
I
enough.
don't have an alliance. Like, I'm just kind of trying to talk to everybody to see, like, who do I vibe with, like, who's cool.
I mean, I'm kind of like chilling around Maddie because
I do know nobody's offered up who has rewinds.
I do. I know who.
Who?
Liz. Liz has one. I saw her find it underneath that bench over there. But she has a red one.
Okay. She's not offering up information.
I know someone else who has one too, but I don't know who it is. Like, I know someone else has one.
Right, me too. I know that 2 have been found.
2 have been found.
The first one that was found was my clue, and it was found before I got there.
Which clue do you have?
It's under a wooden bench.
Oh.
And it's red.
Yeah, that was
so-
Liz. She found it.
But yeah, I mean, how do y'all feel?
It's more just like nervous because like I don't.
I'm more just
I
feeling
didn't get
anxiety.
to like it's more like I didn't get to talk to her that much like before, so it was
I
like
didn't talk to her,
I don't want her to
until
be
she
like
was in a meeting.
so like I wanted to like make sure that like I went and talked to her just to be like, hey, hi.
I also have really
And
bad
just-
social anxiety, so
Same.
I'm like,
I feel like you're good.
yeah. I'm just like, I hope I don't give off a bad vibe to anyone. Like, I don't want to go yet.
Right.
Like, I don't want to be eliminated first. Like,
Yeah, that would stink.
yeah. Hey, Oscar.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. I have a question.
Uh-huh.
I think you found already one button. No. Do you know who? Because I'm trying to figure out
I know
how do they find it. Like, are they inside envelopes? Is it just a piece of paper taped?
2 have been found.
2.
Yeah.
Is it a blue and a red, or 2 reds?
I don't know.
Yeah.
No idea. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't know if I'm just wasting time trying to look for, or I should just stop.
I don't think you're wasting time. I think that like there are just a couple that won't be found until later. Like we don't have to find them in the first round. She's like consistently lying about finding the rewind. She's consistently lying about finding the rewind.
She has
She
it.
has the red rewind. I saw her find it
Didn't you
underneath
say?
the
Oh,
bench.
you saw her.
I saw
Okay.
her find it underneath the bench.
So I knew she had it, and
It's
I thought she
just
was
a
gonna
card.
say it. So if she's not saying it,
Oh,
then
I thought it was so. Yeah, we're like, let's go inside, and I was like, oh shit, they just talked about me. Because we straight up Oscar straight up asked like, has anyone found it? And she was like, no.
yeah, I thought she was gonna say, yeah, I found it. Like, what's the problem with saying that you
She
had
definitely
it?
told Derek.
So
Yeah.
She definitely told Derek about what we talked about how I think Rita might put him up.
Rita might put
Really?
him up.
Well, I haven't talked to her yet, but based on like what I think her gameplay, like the brief interactions, I feel like she's gonna go for stronger people.
okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
And I like him, but I think him and Logan are really tight.
I don't really trust them together, and also it's just really sketchy that she's not.
Same.
I didn't think.
What's her name again?
Who? Liz.
The girly.
Liz.
Okay, I need to write that down because.
Basically, whenever they first got here, I think it was Tiffany had asked them if they were like dating, and I think they are.
Yes.
Because that's what we were talking
Yes.
about. So like, also, you have a couple in the game. They're not gonna want to get rid of each other.
Yeah.
Well, and Meredith and Lucas are dating, but I think with
Oh.
Liz having the rewind, it's a bigger threat right now.
They
And
seem
also-
they seem much more like independent of each other.
Yeah.
And I know
Yeah.
Meredith. Whenever it comes down to the top, she's gonna.
She's gonna cut him?
Yeah, I would
That's so
assume.
funny.
So
It's just really shady the way she's like handling the rewind stuff. Because I thought y'all were like close or
thought so,
aligned,
too.
and she didn't tell you.
Nobody's told me anything.
Okay.
Like, I can.
I mean, I
Look,
don't want to
have
seem
0
shady
notes.
because I'm telling
Wait,
everyone that she found the rewind.
The only note was written.
No, but I mean, like, at this point in
0
the round,
notes,
like,
and
I
I
told
include
people
that,
what the
and I
home
will
button
happily
does.
show
Like,
anybody.
it's 2 rounds
And I'm not gonna be
simultaneously.
like, oh, okay.
Because
well,
I
that's
had a
like-
little, like, you can ask what
It's
button
Liz's
does.
rewind, so.
The home button
like,
is 2 rounds simultaneously, and I feel like that is a scary thing that we should prepare for, especially first
I would
round,
rather that go
where I
work.
don't know which way is up and which way is down.
Well, and I also want to build trust with people and be
Right.
completely honest. Like, I saw her find the rewind button, and she's lying to people about it.
Like, sharing is caring this early in
And
the
also
game.
with
Yeah.
that home button, if we're gonna send 2 people home, I'd rather it be earlier than if we're like down to 7 or
Yeah,
5.
because it'll
and
be
then we
more,
have to send 2 people
it'll be
home.
detrimental later.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's right there. I feel like Rita might put up Derek because she early on she said that she wants to work with the women. Like, she's. I mean, and there's
She's also a big personality. Like, he's also a
there's-
big personality.
yeah. There's 8 girls and 6 guys,
5 or 6?
5 or 6.
There's
so
less.
like there
We're the majority.
is a majority there. Like, she's not wrong.
Yeah,
that's
true.
But that was something she mentioned early on in one of like the first groups. She was like, "I want to work with the women."
Somebody said it early on when we were all just sitting there before anything happened, and I don't remember who.
It was
said
probably
what.
Rita.
Oh, I said it. I was
said
like,
it?
as a joke, I was like, what if we just got all the guys out because I hate men?
Tell us why you hate men.
Well, Rita's
Long story.
she's absolutely down for that.
No, I know.
That's what the vibe was,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay. So
I mean, I feel like the girls here we're all pretty nice.
yeah, I think we have.
Still 2 people waiting.
We have a nice mesh of personalities. I love your nails.
They're so pretty.
They're
Wait, I'm
Thank you.
confused because I literally just went and talked to Liz, and I like know Liz outside of this. I'm like friends with her family, and she didn't say anything to me. I'm
She
kind of
hasn't said
shocked.
anything to anyone but Derek.
I know, but I'm kind of shocked.
Yeah.
Man, this freaking skeevy, man.
It's very early. But who has the other one? We're so focused
Didn't
on
somebody
what
say Oscar got it?
No, Oscar.
Oscar doesn't have it.
He would have told us.
Yeah. He's very
very
soft.
straightforward.
You also thought
He's straightforward, but he's soft spoken.
I know.
He'll tell you.
Yeah.
I have it.
Sides are beginning to form, and Liz has been caught in a lie. How will these new developments affect Rita's nominations? Find out next time when the nominations are announced on Luke's Big Brother 19.